Hey, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, my name is Riselle, the traveling island girl. It is so nice to meet you. I'm really happy that you're here. So about a month ago, I left everything behind on my home island of St. Martin in the Caribbean to temporarily move for 2 months to Portland, Oregon. Now, when I posted this video right here about the part 1 of this mini video series, there was a lot of people that understandably couldn't understand what was behind this decision. There was a lot of people that had questions like why Portland and how long are you staying? Some people even thought this move was for good. But I have to say that my first month in Portland has been nothing but incredible. And it is absolutely the best decision that I could have ever made in my life.
I just took a walk in this neighborhood and I am just so content right now with my reality right now. You know, me being in Portland, I am so content. Maybe I'll change my mind when it starts getting colder, but for now, oh my God, best decision ever.
I have done so much transformational work here. I have worked on my inner self. I have worked on my personal growth. I have gone way beyond my comfort zone. I have even been able to get some inspiration for the pivot that I'm making in my business. I started my own coaching program and a meditation membership. I mean, I'm still mind blown that I actually was able to do so much, and all of that just because I needed a change of scenery. I needed to get inspired by someplace else other than the Caribbean, believe it or not. You know, I've been house sitting my way here. I've been working on myself, like I said. I've been working on my business. So there's quite a lot to unpack. Why don't you do this? Why don't you just grab yourself a cup of coffee or a cup of tea? Or in case it's wine o'clock where you are, just grab a glass of wine, sit back, relax, because we're about to have ourselves a conversation. So it has been a whole month since I arrived here in Portland. The trip was long. 3 flights, a total of 25 hours of travel, a long-ass immigration line in Miami, an overnight in an airport hotel, a delayed flight, a run for the gate, and I was finally in Portland. But can we take a moment, please, to just admire this fresh new look of Portland International Airport, by the way? Toto, we are definitely not in the islands anymore. I was seriously delirious with happiness, or was it perhaps jet lag, to finally be here. I always loved this airport, but this new design has me feeling all the feels. My host and new friend Julie was waiting for me right outside of the baggage claim area, and the first order of business in my new temporary home was lunch. And what better place to grab some grub than at one of Portland's many breweries? And then it was time to explore my new neighborhood. One of the best parts about this temporary move has been the house sitting experience. It has allowed for me to live in beautiful homes, take care of some adorable pets, and really explore Portland in a way that feels like I'm actually living here. If you have ever thought about house sitting, I cannot recommend it enough. It is not just a great way to save on accommodation, it's also an amazing way to experience new places like a local and to make new connections. This is how I met my new friend Julie and her beloved companion Bijou. We have become such great friends, and she even introduced me to some of her friends, which then of course expanded my friend circle here. Julie's house was the first house I matched with on the website I used called Trusted House Sitters, and I couldn't have asked for a better first host and pet. Once Julie left on her trip and it was just Bijou and I implemented a routine that fit with Bijou's morning rituals as well as my own. We would wake up in the morning, I would put on her harness, we'd go for our morning walk so she could do her business. On the way back to the house, we would stop for coffee and I would give her her breakfast and morning snack. She always did this cute little dance. It's probably her way of rewarding me for being a good pet sitter, I guess, right? Then my day would begin, which mostly meant working on the new projects I was meaning to launch. In the afternoon, Bijou and I would sometimes have some wine and cheese on the terrace before dinner if the weather allowed for it. And then it was time to make myself some dinner, eat, and watch one of the many amazing US TV shows that we do not always have the pleasure of getting in St. Martin. Before bed, we would go on our disco walks with the new friends I made in the building. These walks were so much fun. I mean, look at how adorable the pups look in their neon light colors. So, how Trusted House Sitters actually works is very simple. You sign up, become a member, choose to be a sitter, host, or both, and then you can start applying for the different house sits available. Most are with pets, some are without. You can choose by date, by animal type, or by the city or surroundings that you want to be in. Trusted House Sitters is safe, and that's what I love about it. You can leave reviews, and the host can then leave a review about you, and depending on which plan you take, you get veterinary services and a vet on call included.
It is almost 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm just quickly getting dressed, putting some stuff on because it's quite chilly today. For me, at least, it is. And you can see the weather is finally starting to change. It's becoming colder here in Portland. Definitely not island weather anymore. One of the things that they don't tell you about house sitting or when you're pet sitting is that you gotta wake up sometimes really early to walk the dog. This is, of course, something that I never had to do in the Caribbean. Of course, some people do walk their dogs, but the majority just let the dogs be doing their business in the backyard and then clean it up after. But yeah, so that's my life now, and I'm kind of enjoying it. I don't have a problem waking up so early. The problem I'm having right now is that it's super cold for me and I didn't sleep last night.
It's not the usual way of traveling and exploring, I get it, but it has worked fabulously for me. So yes, you do have obligations. Yes, you do need to walk the dog and feed the cat, regardless of your plans or the weather. But it's all part of the local experience, and you have no accommodation costs. I mean, it doesn't get better than this, especially if you love animals. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, I could never do something like that, I'm here to tell you, yes, you can. Whether it's traveling to a new destination or starting a new project or business or just taking that first step towards something that excites and scares you, it's all possible. This experience has reminded me again of how powerful it is to just say yes to new opportunities and adventures. And I'm here to help you do the same in your life. So if you're ready to start your own journey of transformation, or you want to go on your first solo trip and you need support, check out the link in the description for more info on my coaching program. I'd love to help you step into your next chapter. Well, that's it for today, but I am so grateful that we got to spend this little time together, and I got to share with you all about my adventures and experiences of only 1 month of living in Portland, Oregon. Now, in case you want to follow this journey a little bit more and you want to see more of this kind of content, then all you have to do is hit on that subscribe button and ring that bell so you can get notified. Oh my God, I'm stumbling over my words here. So you can get notified of whenever I post a new video. And just in case you really like this video, all you gotta do is hit that thumbs up. Thank you. And just for those of you who are really curious about my Fearless Transformation Coaching Program, or maybe perhaps you want to join my Transform to Thrive membership, all you have to do is click on the links down in the description box to learn more. All right, it has been quite a ride here in Portland, and I cannot wait for what my second month here will bring. So thank you for watching. My name is Riselle, the Traveling Island Girl. I'll be back next with part 3.